No matter if you know absolutely nothing about computers, if in less than 2 minutes you don't understand what RAM is, this video failed. And here's the clear answer right away. RAM is the internal space your computer uses to keep applications open and running at the moment. Every time you open an application, that app goes into RAM. While it's open, it takes up space. If there isn't enough space, something has to go. That's how it works. Simple as that. RAM is that internal space where all the applications you're using right now live. If the RAM is small, only a few applications fit. If the RAM is big, many applications can run at the same time. What you do doesn't change. What changes is how many things you can keep open. When RAM fills up, the computer starts slowing down. Applications take longer to respond. Switching between them feels delayed. Some may even close. It's not that the device is broken. It just ran out of RAM space to work with. The amount of RAM is measured in GB. The more GB a device has, the more apps it can keep running at the same time. That's why you see devices with 4 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes, or more. With low RAM, opening multiple applications causes slowdowns. With more RAM, you can switch between applications smoothly. More RAM means more applications running at the same time without lag. RAM is not for storing photos, videos, or files. That's storage. RAM only holds what you're using right now. When you close an application, it leaves the RAM and frees up space. When you turn off your computer or phone, the RAM is completely cleared. Everything disappears. That's not a bug. It's part of how RAM works. How much RAM do you need? It depends on how many applications you use at the same time. If you only use a few things, a small amount of RAM can be enough. If you use lots of applications, many tabs, or games, you'll need more RAM. The rule is simple. More things open at the same time means more RAM is needed. RAM doesn't make your computer smarter. It gives it space to do more things at the same time without slowing down. Now you know what RAM is. It's the internal space where apps live while you're using them. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video.